दये विद्या भक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी भारती मोक्ष रूपे त्वां शारदे प्रणतोस्म्यहम् सदा मातृगत प्राण भारती प्राण नमो नमः. Today we are all celebrating our revered, the first president of this order, Shri Sharda Devi's direct disciple, Bharati Prana Mataji's Jayanti. Once, when Bharati Prana Mataji went to meet Swami Shivanandaji, at that time she was Saralamma. So when she went, Maharaj said, Ma Sarala, you give your both hands to me. I will keep them in golden frame and keep with me. She couldn't understand. Maharaj, what are you saying? Then Maharaj said, these hands, they have served Sakshat Jagat Janani directly. Those hands are so precious. I will keep them in golden frame. So that was our Bharati Prana Mataji. And Saralamma's life was full of austerity. She served Holy Mother until her last, and also served Yoginma, Golapma, and many other senior members and Shardananji. Everyone she served. And in her life, she has narrated few incidences that I will tell you now. Once, Saralamma was living in Jairambati with Holy Mother. At that time, one day, suddenly, unexpectedly, many devotees from that village, they came to see Mother. At the time of noon, lunch time, suddenly many devotees entered the mother's room. And so we know, without feeding them, mother can't send. And at that time we didn't have any gas stove or electrical stove, nothing was there. And it was so difficult to immediately prepare for so many people. So everyone were worried, Ma, what to do now? So mother said, you need not worry, you call everyone. Make them sit, let them sit, you start serving, everything will be enough. And they were so much worried, Ma, what are you telling? You just call. And then she went to kitchen and she just touched all the dishes. And then the more they are serving, like Akshaya Patra, that vessel was full. They are serving and serving, the vessel is full. Then Bharati Prana Mataji will tell, Mother has become now Annapurna. She has, like Annapurna, it was full Akshaya. So this incident, she saw when this happened, she was there. So she narrated this. And then another time, when Saralamma was in Udbodhan, and mother was staying in there in Udbodhan room where she stayed. And she went, Saralamma went to her room and mother was standing there. She was normal and suddenly mother became such a huge figure full of bright and her color gradually turned to bright pink. And few seconds, she couldn't understand what she is seeing. What she is seeing, she was very much surprised and she is just seeing like that for few seconds and gradually mother became normal. And later, Saralamma, while narrating this, Saralamma used to tell, I never asked mother that I saw like this. Even I didn't ask and mother didn't. Naturally, she didn't tell anything. So, this all incidents also mother Saradama narrated to us. And Sarala Ma learned from Holy Mother how to adjust and live with any type of people at any circumstances. So that was very great character of Bhatyaprana Mataji. And as she served all the elderly seniors, sadhikas and everyone, and Ma Sarala, um, so Shivanandaji once called her. After serving all them one by one, everyone left. Mother Sharda Devi passed away, Yoginma passed away, Golapma passed away, and finally Sharadananda. Sharadananda was like a father to Sarala. You all know at the age of 17, she left the house and she came out. So Shardananda was like father to her, and even Shardananda also passed away, and she was feeling so sad. Everyone went away. Then Swami Shivanandaji, he called her and said, Ma Sarala, you have served all great people. Now no need of serving anyone. You just live in Kashi and do tapasya. Now serve yourself. These days you served everyone. Now you do intense tapasya and you serve yourself. Shivananji said like that. And then Mother Sarala, she went to Kashi, and she stayed there nearly 30 years doing intense tapasya. And when she went there, we should think of, we should go back to that society where society was so rigid. And then in Kashi, imagine one single young lady staying alone in a house was unimaginable at that time. And naturally, so much criticism was there, and everyone couldn't accept her. There was one doubt why she is living like that and all. So she had to change so many times the houses. She had to change. And one day she felt so sad. She was depressed. She said, I won't go and ask anyone for rent houses. And she came with, she had 2 or 3 sets of clothes, one minimum requirement which she had. She everything bundled in a cloth, and she came and sat on footpath. She said, Mother, I will stay here only. Sky is my roof and grass is my bed. I will sit here only. I will do my sadhana and I will sit here only. She thought, and she came and sat on footpath. At that time, two Swamis were going from there, Ramakrishna Mat Kashi. Those sadhus, they saw her. Ma, mother, why are you sitting here? And then she narrated, enough of going to changing so many houses and all. And she was so bad at the time. She was feeling so sorry. She was feeling so bad. And then those swamis said, immediately they arranged for an house and they made her stay there. And within 1 month, they purchased one house in the name of Sarala, and then she started staying in that her own house. Now it is called as Sharada Kutir. Now also it is there, same thing it is there. It is under Shardamat in Kashi, it is there. So when mother started staying there, her requirements were very less, and then she used to do so much daily, 1 lakh japam she used to do. She never reconciled with that. First importance for the japam. Afterwards, or eating, or drinking, or sleeping is everyone afterwards. Such a strict, austere life she did there. And then at that time, mother's centenary celebrations, it was going on. So Bhatyaprana Mataji was called there. And then she also went. She was staying in Jairam Bati. One day, Swami Shankarananda, the then president of Belur Mat, he called her and then he spoke to her. Now Shardamat will be established. So many well educated, with full of dispassion, vairagya. So many girls are ready. So now we are starting Shardhamat. So you should lead them. You will be the spiritual head, and then you should lead them. Then Saralama said, they are all so much educated, young ladies. What I know, how can I lead them? Then Maharaj said, if it is possible for me to do, it is possible for you also to do. You just show in your life what you have seen in Sharda Devi, Yoginma, Golapma, and their life, what you have seen, that only you show in your life for them. That's all. That is what necessary. And then Saralama became the first president of Sri Sharda Math, and when after Sharda Devi passed away, Shardanand Maharaj gave her Tantrika Sannyasa and then gave her name Sri Bharati and gave her ochre robes and Japamala and all. And then he said, when the time comes, you can wear this ochre robe. Now you just wear white clothes. He had said like that. And then because that name was already given by Sharadanandaji. So when all the other Matajis were given sannyasa, she was called as Bharati Prana. Without changing her name, she was called Bharati Prana. And then in later life, we see how Bharati Prana Mataji showed her life, and set an example. Seeing her routine, we can adjust our clock. She was so particular, and she was very disciplined and very motherly and strict sannyasini. She was our Sangha Guru. Once a devotee in Calcutta, she came and she started crying, sitting before mother. She was so much crying. She was Mataji's disciple. So Mataji asked, what happened? What happened? And then she said, Mataji, daily I am seeing all bad dreams. This Swapna is coming daily. It is making me so much, I am disturbed with that. I have lost my peace of mind. And then she started crying. Then mother said, after so many days, you have come here and you are telling no. You could have told before only. And then mother made her sit, and then she said, you see, daily put oil on your head and then take bath. Daily, only morning you take bath, evening don't take head bath. And number two, she said, you take the sugar candy water daily, morning and evening. If you want, you can mix with lemon. Daily, 2 times you drink sugar candy water. And then don't eat hot things. I think you like hot tea and hot things you will eat, I think. Don't take like this, like that. And then just pray mother, think of mother, then everything will be okay. She blessed her devotee, and then she gave some instructions, and accordingly within few days she was overcome. Then she said she is very happy now. So like that, this is one small incident I said. Like this, mother used to advise to every disciples. And then very one important thing Mataji used to tell for all the devotees and for monastic members also. When we enter the order, whether as lay member or monastic member, always remember that our aim is Guru Maharaj, Mother and Swamiji, not with any people. Entering the order, becoming the member means our self-development, that we should give first importance. then we won't have any conflict within ourselves and within other members. So, Mataji used to stress this so much for all the monastic members and lay members also. So, like that, Bhartiprana Mataji, she showed her life and asked us to show also. So, let us all pray today, auspicious day. Let Bhati Pranama, let Mother give us today the strength to practice what she had showed us and what she has learned from Holy Mother. So let us all pray to Mataji today. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.